Yo, guys, welcome back to Undefeated at Locals. It's your boys, Marvin and Edgar. Back at it again this week. We took a little hiatus because I took an Xbox to the chest, but we're back at it for you guys. This time with the wrap up to the HLC, right? We had a huge
Yeah,
event
yeah.
happen.
So yeah, it was. We watched it. It was, you know, great battles all around. People were going crazy, putting
Absolutely.
putting their all into the fights. It was great. It was a great watch. Um,
Absolutely agreed.
the turnout seemed really good. We don't know much about the LCQ that happened.
Yeah, I think it was like a pretty good turnout. I know like there was a lot of people that bubbled the same record, of course, that was
Yeah,
going to happen in an event run like that. But yeah, I heard that the LCQ was run pretty well. Same with like the side events. I heard the side events popped off.
yeah,
Tons of people got like 3, 4 of those deck boxes. Like pricing
yeah,
seemed to
yeah.
be really just there, which is
Finally,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, exactly. Great change to nationals. So yeah, overall, from what we understand, we weren't there. We had to watch it from the stream, but I think it was a pretty well run event overall.
yeah. Getting into the stream, the event itself, the big event, the HLC, it was hard to follow.
It sure was. Oh my god. For like this is like the one thing that I've given UVS games in all of our videos, right? Is like generally the stream is super solid. Generally the brackets are there. That was the complete opposite for the HLC. I had no idea who was playing in the lower bracket until day 2 when I watched the first lower bracket match of the day. I
Yeah,
had no idea who'd survived day 1 in that bracket. There was no posting about it. We barely understood the winners bracket by the end of day 1. The only thing I knew for sure was that Nick Reagan's deck was on fire.
yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
yeah, literally. But yeah, it was not a very well thought out event for people at home, right?
Yeah.
Which generally is the opposite. And even like the stream was like a little bit rocky. We had some dead drops happen. So yeah,
Hmm.
overall the event at home was extremely hard to follow, but we did watch every single match as they were available, even the 3 hour overhaul versus Eraserhead. But yeah, let's get into the statistics like always.
Yeah. So, uh, the smattering of characters that we had, a whole bunch of one-off characters sure did get smattered by Overhaul.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah, yeah. There was a ton of cool one and like two of Hogs, and yeah, they sure did just lose to Overhaul slash Nick Reagan.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, like the turnout was pretty good. It was nice to see some of these characters show up. Seeing 501s was not surprising. Seeing 8 overhauls not surprising. Endeavor and Hawks showing up in twos was honestly the only surprising part. I thought there'd be more of them.
Yeah,
Um,
fair. Yeah, no, yeah, everything was like pretty clear cut. Like some people clearly like everybody put their heart and soul into it, right? So some
yeah,
people bought their I hate to call them pet decks, but the deck that they've been working on this entire time, right?
yeah,
A pet deck makes it sound bad. That's not what I'm saying. Some people clearly brought the Jetburn deck that they've been working on the entire
yeah,
set,
yeah,
which is the play, right? You play tested this, you have done all of these matchups. Unfortunately, just variance happens.
yep,
You get into the overhaul. We watched that Kamui deck. That Kamui deck was sick. Like, yeah, some very cool stuff happening, like both at the LCQ and at the main event, but axed by a whole bunch of overhaul.
yeah. Moving on, so you'll see the top played cards of this particular event were Barrier Shield
And then set
and then
one,
Set One.
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
you'll see Set One rotating out here shortly, so we're not even going to discuss those.
Yeah, no, that's like the great thing. Like I heard so many people in the overall community and even in our community on Discord say that they were surprised that Overhaul didn't get hit after the event. I am super not surprised about this just because like all of those decks were also just set one cards, right?
Yeah,
Andrew Duvall, like the best like the second best overall player of the day. Most of his attack lineup was set one because he was on like the same kind of kicks package that Nick Reagan was on.
hmm,
So like it's all gone, and then we get in like once again even more of the same. He loses Harden Jack. He
Yeah,
loses Harden Jab. Like, that's such a huge hit. He loses it, can't be fixed. That's crazy.
yeah, can't be fixed, goes out the window. Destined for mainstream has been the soul of many decks
Yeah,
riding through
absolutely.
this.
Yep.
So like this is a very different breakdown because like we don't know what the next major is going to look like. Looking at these cards, like yeah, you're not going to see these
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. Normally, I'd be telling you to like ban Harden Jab on this part of the video, but you did.
Yeah,
So, yeah. Thankfully, like, and again, like, this is not even to say that this is a bad event for these characters. It was honestly really sick.
yeah,
I did not watch a million overhaul games, right? I watched like maybe three across both days, I
yeah,
think.
and like
Like,
one mirror match.
yeah,
Yeah,
one mirror match, something like that. Yeah, like that wasn't even that bad. Like it was a pretty solid ratio of characters, but thankfully all of them are kind of different now, right?
yeah,
We are truly getting into brand new waters. Nobody is gonna walk into the Vegas regional in April knowing what to expect.
exactly, exactly. So many staples are gone. All we can tell you is to well, watch our other videos
Yeah,
coming out for you,
absolutely.
and you's gonna make a huge change to the meta.
Yeah, yeah, there's going to be a big splash, several characters jumping right into the meta game. And yeah, yeah, it's looking pretty good overall. But yeah, Harden Jab still being one of the most drawn cards. Like, can't wait to see this one go.
Yeah. Jolt. It's Jolt for me, man.
Oh yeah, Jolts. I teched against the Jolts. There was nothing I could do with Harden Jab except cry. Um, but yeah, no, that was the event. Any closing thoughts here?
We're excited to go to the Vegas.
Yeah, for
We'll be
sure.
there physically for sure.
Yep, yep. We'll be starting into the new year, trying to go to like a lot of these events. Right? We missed the HLC. It just was. I didn't feel it was worth it to go into the LCQ and go 7-1 bubble. Right? Like
Yeah.
that feels really bad. But yeah, we'll be going into all of the major events here this year. So catch undefeated at locals in Vegas here in April. And yeah, just be on the lookout for our next UU Hawk Show video, guys.
Yeah, that's it for now.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.